Okay, we are going to come to our mat this evening, starting in a little bit of a constructive rest. So what we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and come all the way down. If you like a little bit more height, depending on how your lower back is feeling, you can have your blocks. If not, you can just have your feet on the floor. Option one is to have your feet on the blocks. You're going to come all the way down. And then make sure your knees are coming in together and then notice that release that you feel in your lower back. Now, if your back is arching, you want to make sure your back is flat. So kind of like tucking your tailbone in. And then take a moment here to just kind of gently relax your hands all the way down. Allow yourself to close your eyes and simply start to breathe in and breathe out. Let every breath be a little bit more bigger. Let there be a really big exhale out. Deep breath. Breathing out. Last three, inhale. Gentle exhale. Final two. Gentle exhale. And one more time. Exhale. Acknowledging your breath, take a moment here to notice your entire spine being supported. Take a moment here to just gently have your palms turning down towards the floor, separate your fingers wider apart. So to just set an intention for your practice today. To just simply think, being able to move today and breathe. If there's any specific intention that you want to set, take a moment to do that. And as you set that intention, notice that your intentions are being supported. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Feel the earth beneath you. Take one more biggest breath in. And a big. With the next breath, you're going to slowly start to go ahead and bring your feet all the way back onto the floor. So now make sure your feet are on the floor. So keep that tucking in sensation in your lower back. The request is for wrist and your hands today, but we're also going to do entire body. Okay, once you're here, you don't need a strap. Allow yourself to interlace your hand behind your right leg. And then slowly start to take your right leg all the way towards the ceiling. And then gently pull it towards you, just so you can feel that gentle stretch. Once you feel that stretch, allow yourself to slowly flex it. And you can absolutely stay here, keep pulling the leg in towards you, or you can move your hand a little bit higher. Keep pulling the leg towards you. Very good. We're going to do 5 breaths here just like this. Inhale, extend, nice and slow. As you exhale, flex. Inhale, extend. As you exhale, flex. Inhale, extend. And as you exhale, flex. Inhale, extend. Really feel the movement today as you exhale, flex. One more time. Inhale, extend. And as you exhale, we flex. And then slowly start to rock side to side. But keep pulling that leg towards you, and you're just going to gently rock side to side. Deepen your breath. Breathing out. Now, this is a really good place for you to be aware of your breath. Can you expand your breath? Let your inhale be just a little longer. Let your exhale be longer than your inhale. Last two. And one more time. Your next breath, you're going to point your toes to the ceiling, roll your ankle out for 3, 2, 1. Gently reverse it for 1. We're here for 2. We're going to slowly start to take your right leg, cross your right leg over your left. And then gently drop it all the way towards the left side, coming into a gentle twist. It doesn't have to be a deeper twist here. We're just going to hold and breathe. But start to breathe in through this right rib cage. Imagine it expanding to the side. Inhale. Big exhale. Those of you with a tighter shoulder, maybe gently bend your right elbow at a 90-degree angle, or maybe slightly take it back, deepen your breath. Breathing out. Just last 2. Try 1. Big exhale. The next breath, you're going to start to come back in. Once you come back in, relax your right foot down on the floor. Now notice that right leg and then notice that right shoulder. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale. Big exhale. First one. Big exhale. With your next breath, you're going to slowly start to hug your left knee in, just like before. You slowly start to straighten it all the way towards the ceiling. Bring the leg in as much as you can. If you feel like you need to take your hand a little bit more higher, absolutely do that. Once you're there, we're just going to gently point, and then as you exhale, slowly flex. Nice and slow. Inhale, pointing. As you exhale, flex. We are here for 3. As you exhale, flex. Let's do 4. Gently flex. One more time. We're going to slowly flex. Stay in this flexion, and then you're just going to slowly rock side to side. Now keep pulling that leg towards you as you sway side to side. Deepen your breath. Breathing up. Last 3. Final 2. Try one more breath. The next breath, you're going to slowly point those toes and then roll the ankle. Nice and slow for 3. Don't rush this one. We are here for 2. Feel the movement. We're here for 3. Very slowly reverse it for 3. Let's do 2. We are here for 1. From here, slowly take your left leg, cross it all the way over your right. Gently drop it all the way towards the right side. Gentle twist. And you can take your left hand to the left side, hold and breathe. Again, really think about this left rib cage expanding up and to the left. Deepen your breath. Breathing out. Those of you with a tighter left shoulder, maybe bend your left elbow at a 90-degree angle, deepen your breath. Breathing out. Last 2, inhale. Big exhale. Try one more time. Big breath. The next breath, slowly start to come back in. You're going to go ahead and uncross, allowing your left leg to be planted flat. Notice your left hip and then notice your left shoulder. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale. Big exhale. Try one more time. Inhale. Gentle exhale. Take your hands all the way towards the ceiling. Make a fist. Roll it out for 3. Nice and slow. We're here for 2. Let's do 1. Reverse that for 1. Here for 2. From here, gently shake it out. You're going to take your time to just go ahead and come all the way up. So you make your way all the way up. We're going to find ourselves in a nice little tabletop. Okay. A little bit of a wrist and a forearm release for you. Now, if you've never done these ones, they feel a little bit more intense. So depending on how you're feeling, make sure to take care of that. Okay. So the first movement that we're going to do is think about less is more when we work on our wrist and our forearm. Starting with your finger separated wide, that is very important, and then bring your thumb a little closer to your index finger. Press the fingertips down here. We're just going to gently lean forward, very slowly leaning forward. Weight onto that wrist. And then from here, we're going to slowly come back in and then try to lift those fingers up, pressing the heels down. Very good. Nice and slow again. Fingers down. We're going to lean forward. Keep your core engaged. And then we're going to slowly start to come back in, and then we're going to lift all the way up. Okay. These are very slow movements. We're going to gently go forward. You have to have a lot of awareness as you're doing these. Notice your forearm. Notice your wrist, taking it all the way back. Let's do one more time. We're going to go all the way forward. On a little bit more weight. And then you're going to slowly come back in. Okay, now this one is specifically targeted towards the release. You're going to take your right hand and then have the back of your hand all the way down. On this one, you don't want to go very far. You want to make sure you're just slowly leaning back, and then you want to come back in. Again, gently leaning back, coming back in. Last two. The next one, you go back. Option is to stay here, or you can just slowly start to curl your fingers, very slowly curling your finger. Imagine that there's a Play-Doh on your hand, and then you're trying to squeeze it, just nice and slow. I'm just gonna do two more times, just like that. And then let's go ahead and do one more. Okay, and then just slowly release it. Okay. Again, if you have never done that, it feels a little bit more intense. Make sure you just kind of shake it up. We're going to do same thing other side. I'm going to turn it around. You're going to go ahead and have the back of your left hand all the way down, and then your elbow is somewhat straight here. And then gently lean back. It's not a big movement, and you're going to come back again. Okay. So depending on how your elbow or your wrist are. So I'm double jointed, so I feel like I can go back a little bit more, but even then it feels a lot. So make sure you're noticing on how you're feeling. Make sure you're breathing. Very important. We're going to gently come back in. This is the last one. We're going to gently go back. Option is to stay here, or those of you want a little bit more, slowly start to curl your fingers in. Very good. And then notice where it feels, right? So sometimes it's more towards the pinky finger side, more towards the index. So you want to notice that. We're here for 3. And then let's go ahead and do one more time for 4. Okay, we're going to just release it. Now, throughout the practice, we'll do something for the wrist and your hand and your forearm. So just kind of keep that in mind. Now, once you're here, allow yourself to tuck your toes, push your hips back into your very first downward facing dog, and then just pedal your feet out. Now, draw all of your attention and awareness to your breath. And slowly start to shift that attention from your breath towards wherever you feel the sensation. So wherever it's maybe it's your calf, maybe it's your ankles. For some of you, it's your shoulders or your wrist. So start to shift your attention. Feel the sensation. Okay. Gently bend your knees. Keep pushing your chest back. Take a big inhale. Big exhale. We're going to take your left leg high to the ceiling. Go ahead and go straight. Bend it, open it up. You're going to gently step your left leg in between your hands. Allow yourself to find a deep lunge, deepen your breath. As you exhale, step forward into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. So go ahead and fold. Relax your head down. Inhale, slowly rise up, lengthen, reach up. Maybe grab your opposite elbow, open up your chest. And as you exhale, fold all the way down into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, your left leg goes back. Right leg takes you back to your downward facing dog. Again, come back into stillness. Bring your awareness to your breath. Pedal your feet out. And slowly start to shift your awareness to any part of your body that is feeling the sensation. Last 2. And one more. Right leg goes sky to the ceiling, lengthen, and then go ahead and gently bend. As you exhale, step your right leg in between your hands. Find that deep lunge forward. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly step forward into your forward fold at the top of your back. Inhale, you lift your chest goes forward. As you exhale, dive all the way down into your forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up. Grab your opposite elbow if you can. Lengthen, breathe in. So exhale, fold all the way down into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, hands down, take your right leg back. Left leg will take you back to your downward facing dog. Pedal your feet up. Again, coming into stillness. From your breath, start to shift your attention and awareness. You can rock your hips side to side, deepen your breath. We're going to slowly start adding a little bit more in here. Go ahead and take your left leg high. Inhale, feeling it down dog. Open up your hip. Exhale, step your right leg in between your hands. Look forward. So exhale, you're going to gently step your right leg forward, forward, forward. Inhale, halfway lift, chest goes forward. Exhale, go all the way down. Inhale, slowly start to rise all the way up. Lengthen, grab your opposite elbow, deepen your breath. Keep holding onto your elbows. Slowly start to fold all the way down into your forward fold. You're in your ragdoll. Slowly rock side to side. Deepen your breath. And then breathe out. Start to notice where your attention and awareness goes. Maybe your shoulder, your neck. Last two. And then one more breath. Release your hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, hands comes down. Go ahead and step your right leg all the way back. Drop your right knee down onto your right toe. Bring your blocks a little bit more closer. Move your left leg out a little bit more. And we have done this few weeks ago where we kind of stayed in this extended lizard pose. So I want to just stay there today and then allow yourself to drop your head. Take a biggest inhale. Big breath out. Now, a very good place for you to shift your attention would be towards your mid back. Start to round it. Inhale. Big exhale. Last two. Big exhale. Try one more time. Big exhale. You're going to bring your hands all the way down. You're going to tuck your back toe. Shift your left leg back into an outward facing dog. Start to pedal your feet out. Notice that right leg. Notice if you feel any difference. Again, slowly start to hold your down dog and then shift your attention. Inhale. Big exhale. Two. Big exhale. Inhale, take your right leg out to the ceiling. Go ahead and bend and open it up. As you exhale, gently start to step your right leg in between your hands. Find the deepest lunge first. Deeply bend your right knee. Look forward. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly step forward with your left, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hug the belly in. Rise up. Exhale, go all the way down into your forward fold. Inhale, slowly start to rise all the way up. Grab your opposite elbow, lean back, bend, open up your chest. So we're going to go ahead and fold all the way down, coming into your ragdoll. So just slowly rock side to side, deepen your breath. Two. Try one more breath. And a big breath out. Release the hand all the way down. You're going to take your left leg all the way back. Drop your left knee down, untuck your left toe. You're going to go ahead and bring your hands on top of the block. Move your right leg slightly up. Again, you can move your blocks a little bit more forward, allow yourself to round. So round from your lower back, mid back, and your upper back. So you want to find the gentle rounding just like this. Hold here and breathe. Inhale. Big exhale. Last two. Big exhale. All the way down. You're going to go ahead and tuck your back to lift your back leg up. Shift back onto your downward facing dog. Hold and breathe. Inhale. Gentle exhale. Let's do 2. Shift your attention if you can. Try one more breath. Big exhale. Slowly start to come back onto your tabletop, your hands and your knees, and then we're going to add a little bit now. We're going to mobilize that wrist a little bit more, so focusing on the elbow, the forearm, all together. So we have done this one before as well. So what we're going to do is you're sort of going to be on the heel of your hand here, okay? So when you're inhaling, you're going to rotate your fingers outward. Inhale, open up your chest. When you're ready for an exhale, fingers are facing one another. You're going to round your spine. Okay, give this a try. Nice and slow. Again, inhale, open up, breathing in. Exhale, fingers are facing one another. You're going to go ahead. Let's do 5. Maybe close your eyes if you can. Really feel the movement. Inhale. See, exhale, we're going to go ahead. Inhale for 2. See, exhale, we're going to go ahead and wrap. Inhale for 3. See, exhale, go ahead and wrap. Try one more time. Inhale, open up. So we're going to go ahead and round. Stay here in this rounding and just rock your body side to side. Deepen your breath. Then breathing. Just 2. Big exhale. Turn your fingers all the way forward. Second your knees a little bit more wider. You're going to grab one block, bring it right underneath your forehead, but make sure your palms are facing up towards the ceiling. Shift back to your child's pose. Allow yourself to just really settle in. Something that you can focus on here is your fingers. Maybe forearm. Just deepen your breath. Keep that attention and awareness towards your hands. Notice the sensation. Last 2 breaths. With every sensation, notice your body feeling just a little relaxed with every breath. Try one big inhale if you can. A gentle exhale, letting all the tension and stiffness melt away towards the earth. And as you invite this next breath, if your body is telling you to stay a little longer, absolutely do that. That is the biggest cue that your body is telling you, like, I'm not ready to move. So you should honor that. But if you're ready to move, then allow yourself to just come all the way up, and we're going to slowly build that flow. Okay? So go ahead and come all the way up. Whenever your body gives you those cues, like, I want to stay a little longer in child's pose, and then if you're forcing yourself to move, try not to do that, right? Listen to your body is really important. So we're going to go ahead and come back onto your tabletop. This time we're going to tuck your toes and kind of play around with this little angle here. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go ahead and slowly inhale, open up your chest. Okay, so when you go back, press your forearms down and lift your wrist up as if you're pressing against those blocks at the front. Okay, again, palms are down, inhale for me. As you exhale, forearms gently come down together, and then you're going to flex the wrist. Very good. Inhale, coming up. Now continue to move this way. I'm going to tell you a little bit more here on where it could go wrong. Sometimes when we're doing this, we're really moving a little bit faster, and then we're not really thinking about the alignment. Okay, so when you're doing this, think about parallel forearms, right? Your forearms have to go all the way straight back. and you're gonna flex it. We're gonna slowly go ahead and come up. Make sure you're not going out like this, where there's like wide going on in your shoulder. Keep it narrow, and you're gonna come back in. So think about like chaturanga on the arms. One more time, we're gonna go all the way back. This time you're gonna go ahead and flex it. Stay in this flexion, separate your fingers wider apart. We're gonna drop it down, slowly lift it up. It looks a lot harder than it is. We're gonna go ahead and come down. We're gonna go ahead and come up. Try one more time going down. We're gonna come all the way up. Stay here. Flex, flex, flex. And all the way down. Lift everything together. You're in your downward facing dog. Pushing yourself way back. Okay, now hold your down dog. Okay, you're in the stillness. Hold your down dog. Notice on how it feels. Close your eyes. Notice where the attention and awareness goes. Is it your shoulders? Is it your wrist? Maybe it's your head, your legs. Stay aware of that. And start to bend your knees one at a time. But notice where the attention wants to shift. Attention is shifted a couple of places, right? If it's a directed attention, then force yourself to come back to your breath, which is very normal. One would be wherever you're either feeling the pain or the sensation, that's where the attention goes. So I want you to be very aware where you're putting your attention in this moment. Come back into stillness, hold the posture, deepen your breath. Again, feel the earth beneath you. If you're feeling the pain, sorry. Try one more breath. You can also feel the strength, the earth giving you the strength at this moment. And when you're ready, swing your left leg high to the ceiling, three-legged down dog, open up. So exhale, step your left leg between your hands on the side, and go and your back leg down in a warrior two. Find your left block, bring it right inside of your left ankle, and then have your right hand just going down. So you're kind of like reaching down, hug the belly immediately. It's gonna slowly start to open up, lengthen, stack your chest on top of your thigh, opening up. Stay here, breathe in, breathing out. Now you can absolutely stay here. Those of you want a little bit more, bend your bottom knee a little bit more and keep opening up your chest. You're here for last two breaths. Inhale. Big exhale. Find that length here. Inhale, breathing in. Big exhale. From here, you're gonna straddle, fold, come way towards the right. Bring your block with you. One block all the way forward. Your pinky toes are parallel to the edges of your mat. Inhale, lean forward. Trust the block. Open up. As you exhale, you're gonna push it all the way back. Again, just like earlier, you're gonna bend your elbow forward. Now you have to have a little bit trust on that block. And if you don't trust the block, have your hands on the floor, inhale, open up, or you can do flat. Okay, inhale, open up. If you have one of those foam blocks, maybe use it flat if you can, down. Inhale, going forward, lengthen, breathing in. Think about forearms going down. So, inhale, open up. Really feel the movement. Maybe close your eyes if you can. As you exhale, fold. Try it one more time. Inhale, open up. As you exhale, fold. You're gonna stay this fold here just like this. Keep pushing your hips back and notice where your attention lands. Deepen your breath. Breathing out. Relax your head one more time. Big exhale. From here, come into your halfway lift and then allow yourself to slowly turn towards your right leg. You're going to use that block inside of your right leg. Back heel is going to be lifted. You're going to find yourself in an easy twist. Deepen your breath. Now keep bending your right knee up deeper if you can. Inhale. Big exhale. Two. Try to straighten out that left leg if you can. Big exhale. Slowly bring your right hand down towards the floor. You're going to drop your left knee down, untuck your left toe. Okay. Move your right leg a little bit out to the right side. We're going to do one block this time. You can have the block lowest height or second height. It's a little harder. Or you can do that next height. Walk your right leg out, and then again, you're going to round to your lower, mid, and your upper back. And you're going to stay here, hold and breathe. Think about your armpit expanding left and right, lungs expanding left and right. Inhale. Exhale. This is 2. Exhale. One more time. Big exhale. From here, you slowly start to lift your head up, bring the block back in. Keep that one block, or you can use 2, doesn't matter. Right leg in a little bit. Let's have a lunge in here. We're gonna slowly start to lunge forward. Feel the movement. The hips goes down, the chest goes forward. If that feels good, you can tilt your head back, open up, breathing in. As you exhale, you're gonna slowly start to go back, flex your right toes, and then you're gonna fold. This is a very slow movement. Don't rush through it. Maybe close your eyes. Those who have practiced with me all the time, allow yourself to close your eyes, guys, and then slowly start to fold. And then you want to really see where your attention goes. We are here for last 3 breaths, nice and slow, going forward, breathing in. As you exhale, gently start to fold. 2, inhale, deepen your breath. As you exhale, fold. 1 time, inhale, open up. As you exhale, we fold, and this time we're going to stay here and then allow yourself to gently rock hip side to side. If you need that extra support, bring your left hand down on the floor. Leverage, rock side to side. You can notice where your attention goes, deepen your breath. Breathe out. It's 2. And then 1 more breath. With your next breath, you're going to go ahead and slowly start to move the block forward. Have both your hands down on the floor, gently bend your right knee. Okay. And you're slowly start to take your right leg all the way back, lengthened, hug the belly, and inhale. Stay here for exhale. Can you start by rounding your spine here? Okay. Breathe through your upper back. Inhale. Big exhale. 1 more time. Big exhale. Foot flat on the floor, and then go ahead and take your left leg back. You're going to maintain your downward facing dog. Allow yourself to pedal your feet out. Put your feet out. Notice where the awareness goes. Deepen your breath. Breathing out. Last 2. Try 1 more. With your next breath, the right leg goes high. It's your right leg, guys. Make it open it up. Step your right leg slowly next to your right thumb. Use that block inside of your right leg. That heel is in your warrior 2 leg. And then slowly start to go ahead and let your left hand fall down. So you're reaching down, hug the belly in here. And slowly start to find this nice little sweep. And then allow yourself to hold here, deepen your breath. Now, those of you who want a little bit more, you can just gently bend your right leg a little bit more. Inhale. Big exhale. Keep reaching. Inhale, lengthen. Big exhale. Try 1 more time. Inhale. Big exhale. Find yourself into a straddle fold. Bring the block with you. You're going to go ahead and slowly bring it forward. You can use the highest height if you don't feel comfortable. If you have a foam block, maybe do the second or the lowest. But you're going to reach it all the way forward. Inhale. Think about cow pose. As you exhale, gently bending your elbow, you're going to look down and back fold. Again, inhale, we go forward, we lengthen, breathe in. Maybe close your eyes, really feel the movement. We're here for 4 more breaths, just like this. As you exhale, you go back and down. Inhale for 3, open up, breathing in. Push your chest forward if you can, a little bit more. As you exhale, you're gonna round as you shift back to the left of your head. Last 2, inhale, open up, deepen your breath. As you exhale, we're going to go ahead and fold and then relax. Really feeling the movement. Inhale, open up, breathing in. This time we're gonna stay back here. We're gonna go ahead and fold. Slowly rock your knees side to side. If you wanna try it a little different, you can just start to bend your knees one at a time. Shifting sides. Slowly deepen your breath. And then up. Next breath, you're going to slowly start to turn your left toes towards the front. Grab the block. It's gonna go inside of your left leg. It's a nice little easy twist. You're gonna reach your left hand high. Definitely a little deep now. This is where a lot of people just kind of like lean down. I want you to straighten out your right leg as much as you can. Almost like you're standing on the back wall. Think about plank leg. Inhale. Big exhale. This last 2. Try one more. Keep twisting. You start to drop your head all the way down. You're gonna slowly drop your right knee down and then untuck your right toe. Okay. You're gonna go ahead and walk your left leg out to the left a little bit more. You can use 1 block, you can use 2 blocks, that's up to you. Then you're going to go ahead and slowly start to round. So you really want that rounding here. Hold here, deepen the breath. Breathing out. Let's do. Try one more breath. Big exhale. Okay. Slowly start to lift your head up. You're gonna bring your block in. Allow yourself to slowly lunge forward. It's 5 breaths together. Inhale, open up. Okay, so slowly start to straighten out your front leg. We are going to go ahead and fold. Feel free to close your eyes. Inhale for 4, going forward. Lengthening, breathing in. Rolling shoulders back as you push your chest forward. As you exhale, we're gonna go all the way back and then we're gonna go ahead and fold. So slow. Last 3. Really feel the moment. Inhale, breathing in. As you exhale, we go all the way back. 2. Back. Inhale, breathing in. And then as you exhale, we slowly go back. You can drop your right hand on the floor if you're using 1 block and allow yourself to just rock side to side. Very slowly. Notice where the tension and awareness goes. Deepen the breath. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly start to bend your front knee and push the block forward. Both hands comes to the floor. Simply switch your left leg all the way back. Go ahead and come onto your 3-legged tabletop, but round your spine here. Okay. In the rounding of your spine, can you deepen your breath? Inhale. So it looks like think that you're pushing the floor away. Hug the belly in. Last 2. One more time. And drop your left foot down. Take your right knee all the way back. You're in your downward facing dog. Your feet up again. And then notice where the attention and awareness goes. And it's totally okay if it keeps shifting, right? So when you're adding, so think about this as a moving meditation. When you start moving your body, your attention shifts as well. You're able to notice what's shifting. Last two. And then one more. With the next breath, you're gonna go ahead and drop your knees down. So just slowly separate your knees a little bit wider. We're gonna come on to your very last child's pose. Allow yourself to settle in. And you can always have your palms facing up. Gently bring your attention and awareness towards your wrist, your palm. Deepen your breath. Breathing out. Let every breath be a little longer and fuller if you can. Let there be a little bit of a space between every breath. We call that a kumbhaka, adding a pause. Again, inhale, pausing. Let go, exhale. You're going to add a pause. Take a big inhale. And a full breath out. If your body's telling you to rest a little longer, I want you to do that. But if you're ready to move along, we're on the very final leg of the practice. Allow yourself to come all the way. The next thing that we can do for our wrist is to really just allow our forearm to work, right? So a lot of the time how we feel in our wrist is because of our forearms as well, because of our traps as well. So we're just going to go ahead and try this new stuff here. So I talked to you guys this before, but if not, if you never did it, so this would be a good little surprise for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to come into tabletop. Take your left hand, you're going to take it high to the ceiling, inhale and then twist a little deeper. You're going to thread the needle, which we all have done it before. You're going to do thread the needle and you're going to settle down. Make sure you're very comfortable in this thread the needle where you can just move that right hand if you have to. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and bring the heel of your right hand and slowly start to press and then put it down towards the wrist. Okay. Now, once you're there, there will be a point where you will feel a little bit of a tenderness or maybe a little bit of a soreness. I want you to pause there. Once you're there, I want you to go ahead and make a fist and then open it. Make a fist and then open it up. Last two. We're curling it in one more time. Okay. And then from here, you're just going to slowly start to press your right hand in front of your face. Twist a little deeper, hug the belly in, and then breathe in and out. Last two. One time. And you're going to slowly turn your left arm down. And depending on how you're feeling on your left shoulder, we're going to stay here, hold and breathe. Try one breath. And then slowly go ahead and come on. Hopefully you feel a little bit more difference on that side. And the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to turn towards you guys so this one's going to be easier for you to see as well. You're going to take the right hand high to the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen again. Twist a little deeper. We're going to take the right hand across your body all the way towards the left. Find that deepest thread the needle if you can. So you should feel very comfortable here. If you move your left hand, you should be fine. Okay. Once you're there, you're going to just go ahead and bring the heel of your left hand on your forearm and then just start making circle. You can just lift and make circle again. So you're basically just massaging. The next time you do that again, maybe try to find a spot that feels a little bit more tense. And then you want to flip. And then as you make that circle, you want to curl your hand in and then release. You want to curl it in and release. Release two. Release. One more time. And release. You're gonna have your left hand down towards the floor. Press it down and you slowly turn your right palm down and then hold here. You can round if you can, right? Round your tailbone, round your upper back and your mid back, and then try to breathe in and out. One more time. And then from here, you're gonna slowly start to go back and come up. So hopefully you feel some sort of release across this nice little T space on our shoulder leading onto your forearm. So let's add a little bit more. We're gonna come all the way down. You can have your blocks at the top of your mat, lay on your belly if you can. Go all the way down. Now go ahead. This would be for your shoulder, okay? So you're gonna go ahead and your back of your hand on your lower back of your glute wherever you can land it. Your forehead can be down on the floor for this one, or you can look to the side if it's okay. Let your shoulders round as much as you can. Okay. Now from here, you're gonna bring your hand forward, think about 90-degree bend, and then you're gonna let it relax. Again, you're gonna lift your upper body up, take it all the way back, and then let your shoulder fall down. When you're 5, again, bringing it forward for 5. We're gonna go all the way back. Let's go ahead and do 4. This is mainly for mobility. We're gonna go all the way back. You're here for 3. All the way back. You're here for 2. All the way back. This is it one more time. We're gonna go all the way back. Now your hand should be on your lower back. You're gonna stay there just like that. And then think that you're lifting your right shoulder up and then drop it down. It's best if your head is facing down. Okay, we're here for 2. Let's do 3. Shoulder goes up for 1. Let's do 2. We're here for 3. Okay, now to your arms left and right. This one everybody has done. We're going to go ahead and bring your right arm next to your chest and your right knee. You're going to roll over to the left side. Hold and breathe. Now, those of you who want a little bit more, you want a half bind, you can always take your right hand back. This is very optional. You don't have to. Hold and breathe. Move your right shoulder down if you feel a little bit more of a tension around your neck. Inhale. Take one more breath in. Slowly start to come back in. Find your belly down on the floor, and we're going to switch side. We're going to go ahead and slowly start to bend your left elbow, left knee, go over to the right. You can find half bind if you want, and then drop that left shoulder down. Inhale. Big exhale. 2. And 3. Slowly go ahead and come to your belly. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and slowly come all the way up. Now, allow yourself to roll all the way down onto your back. Bring your blocks with you. We're going to come all the way down. And then give your knees a really good hug, bottom side to side. Okay. One thing that you can also do here is to take your hand and then take it right behind your knee and use your knees and use your legs to squeeze your hand. And then you're going to rock side to side. This will also help you round a little bit from the lower back, pulling in, around side to side. Keep on your breath. Breathing out. With the next breath, relax it like that. We're going to come onto your figure 4. We have done this, I think, several weeks before. I'm going to try it one more time today. We're going to stack your left ankle on your right thigh. Push your left knee away. Okay. Now remember, this pushing of the knee is very important. Okay, so don't let your knee come in like that. You want to make sure it's going away, keeping your hip flexor relaxed, and then your lower back is flat. So kind of like going up and over kind of thing. And from here, we're going to go ahead and use your hand to interlace your hand behind the back. Keep pushing your left knee away, and you're going to rock side to side first. Okay, deepen your breath. Keep pushing that left knee away. And then make circle for 4. Stay 3, nice and slow. We're here for 2. We're here for 1. We're gonna reverse it for 1. You're here for 2. Let's do 3. We're here for 4. Okay. Now keep your figure 4. You can relax it down on the floor, but keep that figure 4. Push your left knee away. Tap that block. Take it to the ceiling. You're gonna move in opposite direction. The legs goes to the right. The block goes to the left. And then you're gonna switch. Make sure that left knee is pushing away the whole time. And then we're gonna go ahead and switch. Very good. Go ahead and switch. The next time you go to the right with your leg, you don't need to stay there. Relax the block down, and you're gonna use your right hand to pull your left knee down. You're gonna hold and breathe. You can move your left hand slightly back to feel that length. And then bring your awareness to your breath first. Make sure your breath is long and full. And then you can slowly let your awareness just travel through your entire body or to the parts of your body that are feeling the sensation. It's to more. Gently start to come back in 20 feet flat. And then just rock side to side. Okay. Right ankle goes on your left. Push your right knee away. Let's come into your figure 4. Again, keep pushing that right knee away, rock side to side. Deepen your breath. Speed up. Your breath is long and full. Make circle for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna reverse it from 1, 2, 3, 4. When it's time to drop your figure 4 down, and that block, slowly start to move in opposite direction, but push that right knee away. Just gonna go in opposite direction. Think about reaching rather than just going down. Especially for your upper body, you don't want to think your block just going down, right? Make sure there is a little bit of energy in your hand and reach it away. Right. The next time you go to the left with your leg, drop the block down. Find yourself into a nice little twist. We're gonna hold and breathe. You can move your right hand just a little back. Deepen your breath. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Time. Slowly start to come back in. Coming into your final posture, you can come into your happy baby, rock side to side. You can even extend your legs up. And then you're going to take your legs all the way forward. Those of you want a little bit more support for this Savasana, you can slide a bolster underneath your knee, or blocks underneath your knee, and then allow yourself to come out. You can let your toes turn up. You can have your hands open to the side. Or if you want to stay with that grounding, have your palms facing down to the earth. Allow yourself to close your eyes. Slowly let the earth support you as you breathe in and breathe out. Keep deepening your breath if you can. Keep breathing out. Let every breath be long and full. Let there be a really big exhale out. Several more breaths here in your Savasana. As you lay in this posture, take a moment here to just feel supported. Firstly, you can feel supported by the props that you're using. Secondly, by your yoga mat. And thirdly, feel the earth beneath you. Find yourself being supported. And if your palms are facing down, gently turn it down towards the earth. Whether as a sign of letting go or whether as a sign of receptivity. You can let go of anything that is weighing heavy. Or you can also seek support for anything that you are going through. In this very moment, as we come to close our practice together, I want you to express gratitude for this physical body, for the breath, for the practice, and for the practice to guide us and give us a space where we can just simply work through a lot of things that we go through life. And just having a space to do that. You can gently bring your palms to touch as a gentle sign of thankfulness in this moment. Thank you so much for always showing up for yourself and moving and breathing with me. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the evening. May you go in peace. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing. Feel free to let me know if there's any questions.